Hello guys, in this vlog we're going to talk about finite capacity budgeting as opposed to traditional budgeting process. Let's review the traditional budgeting process. Normally you will have some overall targets set by the general management in terms of increase in sales and decrease in cost, for example. This general budget objective will be distributed to the different divisions. Each head of divisions in turn will distribute these overall targets to its marketing managers or product managers. So everyone will do his exercise producing an expected profit and loss statement for each product categories. And if this process has been done correctly by adding up all the figures from different profit and loss statement of the different divisions and different product categories, we should get the initial budget in terms of total sales, total cost, etc. So it's a sequential process. Is not a very structured process because there is no time, for example, for running an MRP and really calculating exactly what are the requirements in terms of materials and production for each single product. So it's an average exercise, and in the end it's an exercise that is run at infinite capacity. So only when you complete the cycle, the production manager will review this data, will take the total volumes, and will check if these total volumes are coherent with the total capacity, and also the financial manager will review if this expected economic flows are coherent with the cash balances, with the money that the company has available and allocated for the next year. So if this does not work, then there will be a new review, a new cycle. Again, there will be the need to review some targets, for example, reducing total sales increase, or maybe reducing some specific product sales increase, and so on. It is not easy because also you can ask yourself, okay, if I need to reduce total sales by, instead of increasing by 5%, I can try to increase by 4%. But then, in turn, what I'm going to reduce? Shall I reduce a product category A, product category B, etc.? So it's not easy and requires a lot of manual simulation, and time passes by, and you might end up very late with very quick closing of your budget, which will be not a budget that is really proven and sound and coherent with the overall company resources. So that's traditional cycle. With FCB, with finite capacity budgeting, we do something different. We create just one full spreadsheet, which is the only one budget spreadsheet. But this budget spreadsheet includes all the elements, all the dynamic elements necessary to calculate an effective expected profit and loss statement for the overall company, but including in one spreadsheet also all the details for the product categories, and matching and merging all this information to check coherence against capacity, like limited capacity, production capacity, logistic capacity, sales capacity in terms of number of hours of sales needed to perform the sales, and investment, promotional investment. So the nice thing is that if you're able to build this overall comprehensive model, you can really simulate the real life operations of your company. So you get out a budget which is not only a theoretical budget, but it's really a budget that is based on the real functioning, on a model of the real functioning of your company. Once you've done that, you can use a goal seeker tool to optimize this budget. So normally the type of question that you will ask to this dynamic optimized budget, to this full finite capacity budgeting, is, okay, given that I give you these product categories, I give you this available capacity, I give you this average requirements for each product category in terms of manpower is needed, in terms of material, etc., based on the bill of material and so on. So all included into this budget and all the cost functions. So now tell me, what is the mix of product and the quantity that I should sell and produce in order to be able to maximize profitability for the coming year? So it's a completely different question. You're not asking your people to come out with ideas on what to do. You ask your system based on what are the current figures of current product, etc. Say, tell me what is the best way to optimize our resources. So then the budget, when it completes the simulation, will tell you, okay, to maximize profitability, you should be able to produce and sell this quantity for these product categories, because you can do that, because you have enough capacity, you have enough logistic capacity, you have enough financials, and also the market is able to absorb these quantities because you gave some min-max for each product categories based on what you sold in the past, and so you're not coming up with increase that are not feasible, but you say for each product categories what is the min-max that you want the simulation to find the right level between. So this is really a very, very interesting exercise, and I will shorten the time needed, because instead of spending time in sequential process by sending forth and back spreadsheets, and normally it takes weeks, and reviewing the process, then you're done. You do this all together in one meeting room with a large screen, just by simulating. So you can change constraints, you can make assumptions by saying, what if we add let's say 2 salesmen in the area 1? What if we increase maybe from 2 shifts to 3 shifts production? What's going to happen? What's going to be the impact on the profit and loss? Should be convenient or not convenient in economics terms? So that's the type of question that can give you a very well designed FCB. Now, if you're interested to know more and to see kind of an example of what it is in reality, please send me a request on my public profile, and I will make sure that I will post the next vlog with some spreadsheet example of what FCB is. Thank you very much for your attention. So remember, the keywords is finite capacity budgeting, right?